Hello, I am Brittany, counselor and art therapist. I wanted to share another message with you today. I have worked with many people who struggle with overworking. Our social structures and outdated norms have resulted in a tendency for us to starve ourselves of relaxation until after everything is done. That's what we tell ourselves. I can rest when everything is done. But it's impossible to accomplish anything without rest. In fact, the way we have designed our society has in part been this effort to separate ourselves from our natural systems and cycles. When we put off rest until we have burned ourselves out, we aren't doing the work effectively, efficiently, or with the high quality that we want because we're too exhausted to do so. Creatures in the wild do things in reverse. I like to think of the lion. Picture a big, massive, strong lion. Lions sleep 15 to 20 hours a day. This gives them the ability to conserve their energy for when they really need it. For example, when the lioness is hunting, the lion can be prepared to do the work that needs to be done. Lions don't starve themselves of rest until after the work is done. They rest in order to be able to accomplish what they need to accomplish successfully. This ensures their survival. Now bring this back to us. Again, we tend to say, I'll rest later. If you are someone who is raised in the capitalist, patriarchal, colonial social scape that we have in the US, but certainly permeates in other parts of the world as well, then there's a good chance you have learned these backwards ways of handling leisure and responsibility. This goes back to the way we view productivity. There are a lot of ways in which how we look at productivity that is damaging, which you can find more information about in another upcoming video entitled The Productivity Myth. It becomes essential to change the way we think about rest. We need to flip this concept from rest later to rest first so that you can accomplish the task that you need to accomplish in the manner in which you feel best about. This is not to say that you have to change your entire schedule to sleep during the day and be awake at night. It simply means that you aren't working and taking on more tasks than you are capable of if it impacts your ability to take rests. We need to be taking our lunch breaks, our PTO, and our time away from work, chores, and stressful tasks. It's okay if not everything gets done right away. Chances are there's many things on the list of to-do that need not be done immediately. If you are essentially running on fumes, the quality of work that you're putting out is probably not as high as you would like it to be. And if it is, you may be noticing that you're becoming weary of it. This is not sustainable. We cannot continue to run off an empty battery. Eventually, things will fall apart. You will feel overwhelmed, anxious, and exhausted, and you will no longer care about your job, about your home, or other responsibilities the way you expect yourself to because there's so little left to give. So when it comes to thinking about rest, please think like the lion.